Auli'i, like I just said, baby Moana is all grown up just looking at you. Personally, I remember the first time I sat down with you, and now you're this gorgeous young lady. You just look beautiful.
That's so sweet of you to say, but it really feels like, I mean, 10 years have passed from when I was cast at 14, and I turn 24 tomorrow. Yeah.
Look at you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations on Moana 2.
Thank you so much.
It's so much fun.
Thank you.
I haven't got to watch it with my daughter yet, so I watched it on my own. I loved it. I know she's going to absolutely love it. And I know I'm going to be hearing Beyond over and over and over again. Do you feel like that's the song that the kids are really going to connect with?
I think that we have so many bops, and dare I say, in this film, I was not expecting to love a villain's song so much. Mapungi's Get Lost is so fun and jazzy. Maui's Can I Get a Jihu is surprising. But I personally love the connection from our first film with How Far I'll Go. And it's kind of an answer to that question. How far I'll go beyond.
Yeah, absolutely. Jihu?
I love that because I know when we watch the film tonight at our Hawaii premiere, you're going to be hearing Chihus all over the place. It's such a sense of Hawaiian and Polynesian pride.
Do you actually get to go into the booth and be with DJ when he's recording it at all, or is everything completely separate?
Everything is completely separate. That's part of the Disney magic that happens in the edit where they put it together and it sounds like we're standing right next to each other.
Now, Moana is more grown up in this one. She's 19.
Yes.
So what do you think the message is in Moana 2?
I think there are so many that we can pinpoint. For me, one that felt most central was growth. It's true that 3 years have passed since we've last seen her. It's the first time a Disney princess has aged, which I feel is so very special. But there's also a real sense of community across the Pacific. This time, Moana is going even further beyond the reef to connect to the people of the Pacific. And then there's also trusting in your team. Moana has a whole crew this time around, Moni, Kele, and Loto, and they're a funny, quirky crew that bursts out into song, which I think is so fun. I think people will be able to find different messages here and there. There's something for everyone.
We get to see some old favorites.
Yes.
Some old favorites pick up and some new crew members, like you say. What was it like just revisiting Moana, but then having those old friends along for the ride?
It felt like coming home to get back to this character. We do have the characters that we know and love. We have Maui, first and foremost. We still have Gramatala and Chief Tui and Sina. But we also have new characters. We have Simea, Moana's little sister, who steals the screen.
She really
every
does.
time. Anytime I see her, I'm either laughing or I'm crying. There's no in between. We also have Hey Hey, and this time around we listened to the fans. Pua's on the boat. They're on the boat. We got some flack last time. We listened to the fans, so there's a whole new adventure waiting.
Yes, don't worry. They're on the boat.
They're on the boat.
Do not worry. Now, how do you pronounce your little sister's name?
Simea.
Simea. Oh my gosh, like you say, yeah, that's when my tears, the scenes with the two of you together.
So precious.
I think for all parents, take your hankies, because there really are some such tender, sweet moments. What was the inspiration for her little look? Because I mean, she's just perfection, isn't she?
I
So
know.
sweet.
Khaleesi plays Simea, and I think that she really is the breakout star of this film. Her voice is just so cute, but so effective and I realize probably putting across a message that many parents feel as well, that Moana has a duty. She has a calling to leave her island, and yet leaving means tearing her own heart in two. Simea is so effective at making you feel so bad. And I think that showing also the way that Simea is growing up, of living in a time where wayfinding is the norm, that her little sister is a real role model to her people. Whereas when Moana was growing up, going beyond the reef was a true no-no. So to see also how Motunui itself has adapted and grown is a really great story to track.
Such a genius idea, the little sister. The relationship between the two of you is magic, so special. How has Moana changed your life?
Oh my goodness, where should I begin? Well, first, Moana certainly started my career. I never thought working in film and playing pretend for a living was even possible. And also the sense of community and connection to culture has only gotten stronger as I've continued to live with this character. I am absolutely in awe of the waves that Moana's impact continues to show. I have recorded the first film in Olelo Hawaii, which is the native Hawaiian language. This film will be translated once again in Maori, Olelo Hawaii, in Samoa and Tahitian. It feels incredible that this is such a celebration of Pacific culture.
Well, you'll forever be our Moana, and we watch you millions and millions of times. And I know with Moana 2 that will continue. So now we have a new one as well. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Great talking with you.
Thank you so much.